when I give tours to prospective students and I describe the production to them, half of them get a look of terror on their face. But half of them have this look like, great, sign me up. And I would say lean into that impulse, because this is something that you may not get a chance to do again out in the real world. Once you graduate and start your job, you're not going to have a chance to do amateur theater for 11 weeks. And this is one of those last opportunities to try something brand new with a built-in safety net.
Yeah, woo! Okay, when you guys feel like it's been enough time, go ahead and lights up. And that's what wakes you up, prisoners.
Wow.
Obviously, writing an original musical or even being a part of the process of making an original musical in that short a span of time is not a very common experience. And so learning about everything that had to go into that, how the process worked, and learning about theater in general was just a really cool facet of the entire process.
Yeah, and then we all get we all and then maybe you like
I think the most important thing about the CC production is it's the biggest unifier we have in Christ College. Because yes, we have like our small class sections where you get to know a few people at a time, but like that's the one moment where the whole CC freshman class comes together and makes something, whether it's you're helping out the script or you're on stage reading the script that they made or you're making some makeup and costume ideas. It's something that everyone comes together and that really just unifies a lot of people in Christ College. That honestly, it's kind of hard to see other things like that.
What's that? You can stay away from me.
Stay over there and don't move.
For people who had an interest in theater and music in high school, but that's not what they want to pursue career-wise, it was a really fun way to just incorporate sort of that, not hobby, but interest into my college experience without it, taking up all my time or having it be this overwhelming thing.
But lift your spirits up, let's not dwell in self-pity. We volunteered for this, we had no choice but to go. Our only other option was going on death row. Look, I know you'd rather give up on saving our skins, but I'm not giving up, I wanna matter again. 'Cause we gotta fix this, we're all alone. We had no other choice to do the odds were low. Yes, we gotta fix.
I mean, I definitely got a lot of friends out of it. Like, I connected with my cohort in a way I don't think I necessarily would have because, we're all in so many different majors and clubs and everything else. And so, like, that was the way I really got to know a lot of my cohort that I still am good friends with to this day. Like, we have a group chat that came out of that we still occasionally text each other in about and things like that. And I mean, just for me, like as a double major, but a business major, I don't get to tap into my creative and philosophical side a lot. And so that was something that was really fun, especially in the script room with all of our different debates and questions about what does this mean and what do we want it to mean and what matters to us. It was fun to get to really tap into that side of myself in a way I don't get to in the rest of my classes.
I think I learned the power of having an idea and actually making it happen. So I feel like there was definitely a lot of times in high school you think of a project and you're like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if we did this? Oh, but I guess we can't. But being told, hey, we need you to compose this thing, and it needs to be here by next week. You're like, oh, this isn't just like a, wouldn't that be a fun idea? This is a, you have an idea, make it happen, and then it becomes a thing. And then later on, you're singing the song that you wrote and went, oh, wow, this idea actually came to fruition.
And you definitely know something.
Oh, you in here. Someone better explain what's going on.
Well, my name is Jessie, and this is X. And
That does not explain what's going on.
What you want to do. Like, there's nothing really holding you back from exploring a story you want to tell. That don't be afraid to push the envelope. Don't be afraid to pick a story that's could push some buttons on people. That if you have a story that you feel compelling that you want to tell it. And CC First Year Production is a great way to do that. That, Spaceship Rock was a story that was rooted in a lot of real life issues, especially with our main thing being we gotta fix this.
I bet you miss your family. Back to earth, because it has so
DC is all about being more than your major, about that multidiscipline, bringing people together and saying, what can you get from different walks of life?
In our defense, we didn't think you'd just walk on in here. You seemed pretty eager to avoid us.
Rice College was the place where I figured out who I was going to be in the world and how I was going to show up in it. In my primary major, and I think in a lot of the technical majors, you learn what you need to know to do a good job, how to do the job well, how to network in the field, all super important skills that you need to be successful. But if you don't know who you are and who you want to be in the world, I think that's something that CC will really give you.
Have to choose. I know this is a hard goal, and sometimes you'll lose control. And no time you'll see, easy enough is the key. So just be the bigger man.
To really enjoy the process is my advice. Even when it's hard, take in the moment because you're never going to get that again.
Just do it. You just have to do it. It is the scariest thing you'll ever do. You will be thinking about it for the 2-week intensive. That's all that's on your mind. You wake up, you're like, okay, I need to do my lines, or okay, I have to do this today. And it seems scary, it seems overwhelming. But it is the most fun you ever have.